What happens when you take one of the most exciting puzzle designers and one of the best known puzzle companies and you mix them together? You get a jam. In fact, you get the Hanayama Cast Jam. This is their latest release. Do you like what I did there? And Yuu Asaka is the designer behind this one. So if you've watched some of my puzzle videos before, you'll probably be aware of his puzzles. They include the devious packing puzzles like Freeze 14, Wave 5. And this one I was very excited to discover, if I can get into it. Right. I'm in anyway. So yeah, I was very excited to discover this one was made by Yuu Asaka. The objective is to disassemble it and reassemble it. We've got 2 gold rings here. Looks like it's kind of a maze puzzle. I don't know too much about this. It is rated 3 out of 6 stars on Hanayama's difficulty scale. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it and see if I can solve it. Right, here we go. Hopefully you can see this okay. These metallic puzzles are always pretty tricky to film. You get a lot of glare off them, but we've essentially got these 2 gold loops here. There's a maze on either side of the silver disc. It looks a little bit like a medal, I think. The mazes look like they're different on either side, yeah. And you can see the off-ramp is just here. So we've got these little notches on the gold pieces that are going to travel along these mazes. Let's just see. Looks like we should almost just be able to take this one straight off. I'm assuming that's not going to be the case as we come around. Oh, there we go. And we can't do that because obviously the notch is not on this side, it's on this side. And the off-ramp for this one is over here. So immediately you can see we're going to need to somehow swap these gold pieces over. Right. So let's bring this one down. And just having a look here, you can see there's some spots around like here where you could have the 2 pieces. Let's see if I can bring this one in here. See if we can come around with the gold. So Yuu Asaka's puzzles generally are packing puzzles, and I can't seem to get off this ramp there because on this side they're not going to be able to pass each other, are they? Where can I pass? Okay, this is interesting. So maybe this one can come up a little bit here. So Yuu Asaka, generally I know him for his 2D packing puzzles. Can we? So you can see really the problem here is how does one of these gold pieces pass over the other one? And the answer is presumably that it doesn't, that this goes around the top. So let's see if we can do that like this. And then, can it fit over here or not? Maybe we need to go all the way. No. Okay, I think no, bring it around here. So we just need a little bit more room. It's just jamming, I guess, here. Otherwise we could bring this over the top and it would be a relatively easy solve. So maybe we can do it from another position. So let's bring it back. So I think this is going to be the crux of the puzzle, will be to somehow find the position at which this can loop over the top of the medallion. So 3 out of 6 stars. It's causing me a little longer than I thought it might take. Like, I feel like I've got the right idea, I just need to execute it somehow. Unless it's something completely different. Yuu Asaka is known for these kind of like out-the-box kind of solutions for his packing puzzles. So quite often you're just doing the wrong thing for a long time and then you finally realize what should be happening. I don't know if that's the case here or not. Or we could have a look at this side, right? Because we're focusing all the time on the other side. So maybe the clue is to look over here. So on this side of the maze, there's no extra like kind of bits where you could swap over. You can see here, this is where you could swap on this side. And I think that definitely is where you need to be doing the switching of places once you've got them into the right position. Because if you could get one piece off first, that would also So you can get very close to getting one piece off, but not quite there. This is a really cool design. Sometimes with these Hanayama puzzles, the 3-star ones are really tricky because sometimes you can solve them very, very quickly. Sometimes they definitely give you a bit of a pause to have to think about what you're doing and how it could work, or even when you think you know how it works, how you're going to actually manage to get it to do what you want it to do. And this is definitely one of those ones. I feel like this is quite a good level of puzzle for a 3-star. It almost feels as if it's like impossible to get one over the top. Can we get this one off? Because you can see where the pin sits in the channel on one side. On the other side, it can be out with like this, look here. So we can almost bypass this one on this side. Just around here. Can we squeeze past it? Because this one's no longer blocking the channel here. Obviously we've got the piece to deal with on the other side as well. Okay, I have made some progress, I think. I've kind of managed to get them to swap places here. So now, can I get enough space to take any of them off? We're kind of jamming up there. This one back. Just need to get around this corner here and then come down. This. The kind of name of this puzzle is starting to make a lot of sense at this point. Definitely proving pretty tricky. So the pin, so I've got this piece here, which has got the pin on this side, and we're trying to come off over here. I just can't get it to get around this little bend in the puzzle. We can maybe take the other one, see if we can get this other one off. Let's see, can we come up? Looks like this one's just about to come off. Oh, come on. Yes, and we have not solved it. Okay. Typical Yuu Asaka. You think you've solved it, but you've not really. Can we bring this other one down and bring it off now? Of course not. It is sticking there. Can we rotate this piece a little bit? Is it going to rotate enough for us to be able to... Oh, nearly. Hang on, I've just brought them both on the same side. So this one accidentally has just hopped on the on-ramp here, and we now have them both... both on the same side. Can't quite get around this corner. This must have taken some level of thinking about and designing to get everything to work, that you can get so close on so many different attempts at this, but it just doesn't want to solve unless you've got it exactly right. Just here, there we go. Look, that's got to be coming off. Come on. We can get past this piece just here, I think. No. So it looks like there's enough space on this side to come past, so we can bring this pin past there, I think, if we were to slide it down, but on this side, not so much. There, we can squeeze past. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yeah. And we have the same situation as before, but if we try maybe this time, can we get back up to the top and come on this side? Okay. I feel like if this doesn't work out, I'm gonna have to take a break because this is definitely proving way harder than I had anticipated. But I feel like it's fiddly, but like everything does work. You've just got to have it in exactly the right position. So now, can we take these off on the other side? Okay, so now I think this one was in front of this one on this channel. Now I think if I can get this one over, where are we coming? And this one, oh look at this, here we go. One piece off, this has got to be it, hasn't it? Yeah, and second piece off, there we go. I don't know how long that took. I reckon that was 45 minutes, maybe an hour to solve a 3 out of 6 stars. Definitely not my best effort, but a fairly tricky puzzle. And as always with Yuu Asaka, not quite as simple as you think. If you want to check it out below, I will leave a link for the cast jam. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time for more puzzles.